Venom featuring Flower by Ka Bear is what we're going to be reacting to today. But of course, I'll say this at the beginning of the video all the time, every time. Please do check the link in the description because not my content, it's their content. As much as possible, I'd rather you go to the original video, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, do whatever you want really, and show the original grace some love because not my content is theirs. You do not want to take away from them, and I'm sure they make amazing content on their own channel and shit like that. I'm just gonna give my thoughts, see if I like it, and I'm sure I will enjoy it. But yes, link in the description for the channel video. Please do check that out. But yeah, seeing as this is a 3-minute and 23-second long video, I will just react to the whole thing full and give you my thoughts right after. But yes, by Ka Bear, so please do check the link in the description for the channel and the video. I have the lyrics to my right and a possible song interpretation, so I'm sure I'm going to be in for a ride. But really, other than that, I don't want to I'll stop stalling and let's just get straight into the song, shall we? I'm quite excited for this, I will not. Oh, just a close-up version of this. Interesting. Okay. I like the song. Don't get me wrong. I don't quite know what it's about. Of course, there is a song bio towards the end of the thing that I'm reading, so I'm gonna read that first. But there is also a description. It says, I can't spit it back up, and it also says right here, this song may contain sensitive elements, suicidal ideation. And if you're wondering what that word means, it is the contemplation, consideration, or planning of self-harm. So when I was like reading the lyrics, I was like, huh, I genuinely do wonder why. I mean, to be fair, the first line that they do say, it says, "What is it that's not good enough about our lives? Where's the right answer? Look for it, look for it. There are no assumptions in any way. If it's below zero, even deterioration isn't exempt. The useful parts are like a shitty video game. We just spin our wheels." Let me read this song bio. So this guy does say, "None of this is confirmed as I did not take any participation in the making of this. This is just my conclusion from doing an analysis." So take note of that. It says Venom is a song that explores themes of loneliness, mental pain, and desperate craving for love. The lyrics use metaphors of venom. Yeah, see, I was also wondering why did they call the song Venom? You know, here, or poison interpreted as self-destruct habits, pain, or medication to describe a cycle of emotional struggle and the need to feel loved. What these self-destructive habits may be, I can't tell from the lyrics, but by breaking down the front cover of the song from the fact that the flower, the character, has bandages on her wrist. Yes, I was like looking at that when I read the may contain sensitive elements. I was like wondering why she has this type of stuff. Here we go. Uh, depiction of pills, depiction of a box cutter. Oh my god, it is this one. It's this one. You can't see my, no, you can't. It's this one. This is the box cutter. Oh god. I have a box cutter myself. And it's mainly for making stuff. Let me make that clear. The depiction of a syringe. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is a syringe. Wait, but it's a syringe here, and then it's like a keyboard there, and then a guitar right here, and then drugs. These are all drugs. These are drugs. These are genuinely drugs. I can infer that the self-destructive habits might be self-harm and SSI and drug addiction, undescribed pills and heroin, or any other needle injected substance. Thank you. I'm silly little jester with a bow tie, and thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Thank you for your TED Talk. This is very, very insightful. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like wondering what these things could mean, but I feel like it, now that I look at it, it is very, very suggestive of what they're trying to say, you know, because with this type of stuff, it's quite saddening, because this does, you genuinely do see this stuff pop up in high school, and it's sad, you know, it's sad. And like there are many causes of it, and it's not only just because of school, it also may be because of their background and what's happening about their lives. So it makes sense why they'd call it venom and the self-destruction thing. I like what this guy said about his analysis, I won't lie. It was very, very insightful. The song itself, very interesting, very nice, that's for sure, but a lot to take in, I won't lie. Yeah, it's quite a sensitive topic, you know, and of course I will say this. I know I've said this a lot of times. Please, as much as possible, don't be afraid to talk to someone, all right? Talking to people is the best thing you can do when you are in a hitch like that. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you have people around you that you can trust on, and if it's difficult to find that type of stuff in bits. Wait, sorry. I'm replying to a message. But yeah, talk to people, dude, because that's how humans strive. And admittedly, as humans, we need connection. We very much do need connection. It's very important. It helps us keep together and keep our mental. Because I don't know if there is like a person that can actually live off loneliness. You know what I mean? And I know, like, I can. I know stuff like I'm fine with being alone, but human interaction is important because it does keep your mental open. And I know there are people that do prefer staying introverted, but sometimes you just gotta get out of your shell. And I am very much introverted, that's for sure. But I know, I always keep this in my mind, that there are always going to be people around me that will support me and shit like that. I know you have to keep it in the back of your mind and know that this never should be an option, because you got to think about the people around you and how they would feel. You know what I mean? And if you are ever going through tough times like that, just talk to someone, because I feel like many people think that talking is a sign of weakness. No, it's not a sign of weakness. It's just you're opening up to someone and you're telling them that you can trust them. You know what I mean? I sure do hope no one goes through this, because you think of the people around you and how they would feel, and you know. But it's a pretty complicated topic, and if you do see someone in trouble like this, or if you do know someone like this, then don't be afraid to reach your hand out. I think this is very, very much obvious, and it's like eh, interesting song, very, very interesting song by Kairi Bear. I'm guessing Kairi Bear makes songs like this, so sure I'm going to be in for a ride if I get more recommendations about this. But hey, I'm always welcome for it, because it's always interesting to see, to look into this type of stuff and their depiction of it, because um yeah, it's a lot to take in. There's a lot of renditions about this, by the way. There's a Maratu remix, there's a Mafu Mafu remix, there's a Darling Syndrome version, there's an Afterglow version, there's a Night Chord version, there's a Kyujitsu Tsumjin Doshi D version. Sorry for the burp. Sorry. But yeah, there's a lot of versions about this. Maratu, huh? Interesting. Very, very interesting. But of course, I liked it. I enjoyed it. A very sensitive topic, that's for sure. But of course, I'll say this at the end of the video, all the time, every time. Please do check the link in the description, because not my content is theirs. Alright? Link in the description for the channel and the video. Please, please, please do check that out. But yeah, I'll stop yapping there, and I hope you all have a great one as always, everybody. Bye.